So the difference between verbal and nonverbal communication generally falls into how one is communicating. So verbal is going to be with words, going to be what words are chosen, the jargon you use, the type of language you use, how you use it. Where nonverbal is going to fall more into line with the facial expressions you make, eye contact, your body language, proximity, how you're interacting, not with your words, and it allows more interpretation from others. So the language itself, generally, I feel like is more the meaning, and then the nonverbal element is going to be more the way you're interacting, the way you want the words to come off. And I feel like this plays the biggest role in like arguments or times when people are passionate, because I feel like that's when nonverbal communication and verbal communication sync up the most. Because when someone's passionate or cares a lot and they communicate, it might be more nonverbal because they may not be able to properly express themselves as well verbally, or nonverbals can really add and enhance to the point they're trying to use. So they might move their hands around more, or maybe they will like make more firm eye contact or get a little closer to try to like show that they're feeling a certain way, or maybe they'll step away because they need more space, and then that can be like demonstrative of like what's going on in their headspace. And so I feel like in conflict especially, nonverbal communication plays a big role. I also feel like in interpersonal relationships, nonverbal communication is used a little bit more because it's more high context, so we don't have to rely as much on the words. We can rely more situationally because we know who is talking. I would say there's definitely some friendships I have where I can just like raise my eyebrows or like make a face like, and they'll know exactly what I'm thinking if something weird happens in a situation. I feel like that's pretty common. Like, as we get closer to people, we can utilize some nonverbals more, but especially in people we don't know, understanding how people utilize nonverbals is just as useful because it means that we can kind of know where they're at.